Pay attention to the light activity. And the crossing a path is, yeah, this is why they put blocking my path. This is activity creation as I have to move them out the way. All right, and the demons are pacing, and they're monitoring my vagina while I'm inside of the restroom, maintaining noise, and the entity is stalking me by the airport into the bathroom. And then you have what is the RICO case, monitoring vagina at the register. Right, P.O.C. Monitoring vagina at the sushi bar. Monitoring vagina in the bakery. Monitoring vagina in the parking lot. Monitoring vagina in the sky space where you know the airport is stalking. This is horrible in the courtroom, but this is the P.O.C. Because I won. 78KS625 is a sex offender monitoring my vagina with the government. There's no path from the terminals where you would be here. The carts are blocking my path while demons, he's the one stalking as he's monitoring my vagina. He's a sex offender. 7KDA701, and he's a co-conspirator of murder. I'm not the first person he's gang stalked. I'm not the first vagina that he's violated while he's stalking with the government that is telling on everyone. This is a company that's going to be prosecuted as a sex offender and a terrorist. 7ZWF998, and this is so sad how horribly guilty they already are before it's put all over the news. Showing a population of sex offenders and murderers, 9BKP470. And that's what's important behind putting the shopping carts in the hallway. It's in Engineer Light. Remember in Upland, California, where the entity has the while I stay in Ontario, this is Comet Electric that like to advertise the fact that they're vagina monitors. That's the same thing that Griffith Company likes to do. These people are getting deported. I'm going to prosecute. I'm going to embarrass that company while they're engaging in now, but that's because they're mentally ill. These are demons. So they're engaging in conduct without thinking about the consequences, and they already know that they have lost. So this is that of what is literally just flying a flag regarding having lost and just gang stalking and out in plain view now. Comet Electric is a threat to the country. All right, 6 Frank Charlie Zebra 893. That's the sex offender gang stalking me with Kia at the register. She's monitoring my vagina. She gets in her vehicle. She's monitoring as she drives off. She's a sex offender that's going the rest of her day. This is what California is engaging in. Comet Electric, Southwest Airlines, and they're engaging in this on the roads and the highways as well. This has sunglasses on. Let's look at him. He is a vagina monitor, a fat face sex offender, representing a sex offending company as well, engaging what is conspiring the murder of a one-hour, and he's a demon under the fake sun. Going into the venue where he's welcome amongst other sex offenders, Stater Brothers. All right, P.O.C. Comet Electric is engaging that the plane that flies by while this demon crosses path with the light activity on the vehicle. Comet Electric is gang stalking. They are maintaining the pattern of conduct like I documented them gang stalking me with the Ontario International Airport. That ridiculous ongoing admission regarding plane activity at campus and Holt Boulevard, where the fake sun rose right there. This is the entity that's gang stalking on the roads and the highways. Comet Electric gang stalking in Pomona, California, where the entities, what is the P.O.C. All right, these are companies that are going to be prosecuted. This is the RICO case, and this is, I just want to be clear, this is the lawlessness that the entity is admittedly engaging in, and this is why they're going to be treated with martial law. They're going to be treated like the animals that are untrustworthy. They cannot leave where it is that they're remaining, and they're going to be, the government's going to be on guard with regard to making sure that they are remaining surrounded and protecting the rest of the country. And this is a very serious matter that they're going to be facing, and it's going to affect the rest of the state inevitably. 8SUE936. And this is the entity that's so obsessed with me, and that's why they're engaging in. This is blocking. That's what he's doing. They're engaging in what is blocking. 81622M3. I want to get Comet Electric, and that's license number 681827. Comet Electric is a sex offender and a terrorist, and my documentation shows their criminal engagement in targeting me in furtherance of murder with the city of Ontario. Okay, prosecution of the commercial airline companies, they've already given up. They've fully exposed that they're terrorists, and that has international repercussions. This is blocking in the path. Okay, they're not security. They're gang stalking. Griffith Company gang stalking. All right, that's P.O.C. This is the fake sun. 7:09 a.m. when I'm walking to Upland, California, and the entity is maintaining the light source and doing so even while they're trying to cover it up, and they're only covering it up. It's not the natural weather, so we're beyond that. Everyone is aware of the illusion. Okay, climate change, climate control, where there's a fake sun. Yeah, no, this is an illusion. This is demonic. 58005X1. 78515 Henry 3. They're not being courteous. These are the demons that have impossible light flying off of their car. The airport is here stalking. These are demons. Okay, this is the pattern of conduct, and this is the entity that's going to be treated with martial law. We have a country full of enemies of the United States, and martial law is how they're going to be treated, necessarily so. Okay, this is P.O.C. The airline commercial companies that are openly engaging in terrorism and warfare in the United States. Martial law is absolutely necessary, and those planes are going to be permanently landed. They're not flying anywhere. All right, the people of the state are engaged in this conduct pursuant to what is my vagina. That's how mentally ill and perverted a people are. Okay, them and their children. Okay, this is the reality. This is not someone that hates kids and I'm a child hater and like I hate the police. No, you see what the gang stalkers are. They're not police officers, and you see what their children are doing. Their minor children are engaging in. They're engaging in monitoring because they're demons. It's an impulse. It's natural to them. This is the vagina monitor, the sushi bar. He's gang stalking while going to his vehicle. So this is the entity that's engaging in that pattern of conduct, and this is speaking to the ways in which they're also going to be treated under the law. You're not getting any assistance because your gang stalking child needs food. That is your admission that you cannot afford to take care of your child, in which case the government has an interest in making sure that you are separated from them in the first place. That's just a policy regarding the absence of any support by the government, and the demon possessed are going to need support. A percentage of them relying on welfare, okay? And they're out here gang stalking, and you can't pay your rent. The government that's paying your rent will not be paying your rent anymore, okay? License 6KVJ368, psychopathic pacing with the stalking with planes, and this is what they're doing, what Kia is doing, putting shopping carts in the hallway in engineer light. They're monitoring, and they're monitoring with devices. This is P.O.C. Right? COMET Electric is going to be federally prosecuted, and COMET Electric's employees are going to be prosecuted. They're sex offenders, and any of them that are immigrants are being deported. This is pacing. This is mental illness. And the population is a sex offender, okay? The transaction, making the purchase, the RICO case, okay? That's P.O.C. Just wanted to show you what the entity is doing while you see the shopping carts in the hallway. They're engaged in what is monitoring what's between my legs, and that is the basis to remove companies from existence like Starbucks, to remove companies from existence like Stater Brothers, to remove companies from existence like United Airlines, UPS, Southwest Airlines, etc. They are under no circumstances too large to fail. COMET Electric is a flip off of the radar. They're absolutely, that's literally a mom and pop company, absolutely unneeded and unnecessary. And while they're gang stalking, they are demonstrating that. Okay, they're going to be prosecuted, and these are demons that are hostile. You're looking at the NSYNC pacing. These are demons right here. They're pacing. This is what demons do, the mentally ill do when they're all listening to me with one accord. They do the same thing concerning my vagina. This is a sex offending society, the surveillance state. Okay, sexual violence is built into what they do and as they exist. Monitoring spirits that have no privacy. All right, that's the demon from 607 Holt Boulevard. I documented him already. He's routinely, serially engaged in stalking. He's going to find out what the repercussions are under federal law. Everybody, I'm watching you, and so are the feds. This is P.O.C. It's currently 7:12 a.m.